Here at Cardenas Insurance, we would like to explain the basics of how the insurance of the auto works. This is going to be a short step-by-step explanation of coverages. First, I want to tell you about the liability that is required for every car in the state of Texas. The state minimum is 30,000, 60,000 for bodily injury, and 25,000 for property damage. But what does this mean to you? 30,000 is what the insurance will pay for hospital expenses that you cause to someone else. Up to 60,000 if it's more than one person injured. Of course, the recommended minimum that you should have is 100,000 for hospital expenses of one person and 300 up to 300,000 if it is more than one person injured. For the property damage, 25,000 is the minimum required by the state, but it's also very low because 25,000 is what it will pay for the damages that you cause to another car, to home, or whatever damages that you cause. Now, if you really think about it, right now 25,000 is not even enough to pay for a new car. So our recommendation is for you to get at least 100,000 because 100,000 will pay for the damages or for the replacement of a new car. Now, there are some other coverages that it's good to have in case you only have liability in your car or you only want to put the minimum coverages. You should at least purchase uninsured, underinsured for your car. And this works exactly as if it was liability for you. If the other person doesn't have any insurance or you suffer from a hit and run, you will get paid the same as if he had insurance. You know, the 30,000, 60,000, and 25,000 required by the state will pay for hospital expenses and for the property damage that you suffer. Of course, we recommend a little more than that. We recommend at least 50,000 for hospital expenses, 100,000 if it's more than one person injured in your car, and we also recommend to have at least 50,000 to pay for the damages that you could suffer. Now, there is another part of the insurance that is the so-called full coverage. That, along with the liability, is the collision and the comprehensive. Now, the collision is basically, as the words say, is basically used for whenever you have an accident yourself and you are at fault. It will pay for the damages of your own car. The liability will pay for the damages of the other vehicle, and the collision will pay for your own damages. Now, the price of this depends so much in the deductible that you choose. You can go from 0 to 1,000 if the car is financed. If the car is not financed, then you can go higher than that, up to whatever amount you want. Now, the collision works this way. If you're at fault in an accident, you will get paid for your vehicle less the amount of deductible that you chose. On the other hand, the comprehensive will pay for vandalism or in case your car is stolen. It's simple. The highest you go with the deductible, the lowest the price of the insurance. Now, we also have other protections that are not required, but they're very, very helpful to have. For example, the towing and labor, which is used for whenever your car breaks down or you have an emergency on the road. You can choose the amount, usually up to $120, and it doesn't cost much. It usually costs between $7 and $11 every 6 months. So it won't increase the price of your insurance by a lot. It's very recommended to have. We also have the rental reimbursement, and this is used in case of an accident in which you were at fault and you actually have to choose the amount of a daily benefit. It could be $20, it could be $25, $30, $40. It depends on what type of car you would like to rent in case of a need. We also have a very helpful um, protection, which is called the glass deductible buyback. If you're on the road a lot, you tend to get those chips, or sometimes even your windshield breaks down and you want to replace it. Well, the glass deductible buyback is good for whenever you have one of those expensive cars that will cost you a lot of money to replace the windshield. This is used for whenever you need to replace the windshield and the deductible is only $100. I really recommend this protection. Now, with this, I have to say that these are the basic coverages that you need in a car. But if you have any more questions, you can always call us at 844-955-5500.